I tell you, the coppers in Lonsdale are a little bit funny, you know. They're playing, we go, hello, dickhead. He said, can you get out of the car? I said, I was going to wait till I got to Hobart. He said, can I have your name? I said, well, you could, but then what would I use? We got picked up in Melbourne. We were driving through Melbourne. I said we were driving. I wasn't actually driving, and I won't be for another 14 months. Because I lost my license. I didn't actually lose it. I know where it is. Same place as me $1,000, but I lost it up the country, and I know I was up the country. I was hitting less pedestrian. They said I went through 3 red lights. Apparently 2 of them on the back of a truck, but coppers, they're starting to get nasty now. Like, he couldn't pick me up for anything, and he sort of said to me, he said, your car, he said, I said, a lot of faults, son. He said, I want the 7 faults I found with your car, get them fixed and report back to the cop shop next week. Oh, I said, you kid, 7 faults, and mechanics today only know how to breathe in. They do. They only know how to breathe in. They lift up your monitor, and every time they breathe in, it costs you money, you know? They lift up your monitor. Bastard I got was an asthmatic. I nearly had to mortgage me friggin' house. Jeffrey asked me to do this. This is with Jeff. Now, a lot of people, Julie asked, how come you write songs? How do you write songs? I write about stuff I know about, and I know a lot of shit, so I write a lot of shit. But basically, this is an incident that happened to me. We're in Melbourne, and this Constable O'Dwyer from the South Melbourne Cop Shop, Senior Constable O'Dwyer from the South Melbourne Cop Shop, he's had a long time to become a prick. Gave me a ticket, and he took an inordinate amount of time to write up the ticket. And I thought, I'm sitting there doing nothing. So while he wrote the ticket, I wrote him a song. And when he gave me the ticket, I gave him the song, and we both weren't fucking happy. This is what I wrote to Senior Constable O'Dwyer from the South Melbourne Cop Shop. Well, I looked in the mirror, my heart began to race. I could see the blue lights flashing, I could see the copper's face. You could tell he wasn't a happy Jan, because his little face was red. Then he wheeled me over, here's what that copper said. Hello, dickhead. Well, I'm booking you for speeding, because your right foot's made of lead. The way you friggin' drive, one day you're gonna wake up dead. Then he pulled out his notebook and I began to curse, and that's when I dropped the F word. Fuck, things went from bad to worse. You never drop the F word round a cop. Oh, that's why they call them coppers, because you cop the friggin' lot. Oh, you never drop the F word, mate, you're never gonna win. Just pick yourself up, dust yourself off, start driving down the road again. He said, well, dickhead, he said, do you realise you went around that round about 18 times? I said, my indicator was stuck. He said, have you been drinking? I said, yep. I had half a bottle of Stone's green ginger wine. He said, I think we better blow in this bag. I said, why don't you believe me? He said, blow in this bag. I said, why? What does that do? He said, it tells us if you're pissed. I said, I've got a bag at home that does that. Then he got a bit shitty. This is what he said. Not wearing a seatbelt, that's $100. And how you swore, here's another 100, because I ain't wearing mine. Your stoplight's broke, that'll cost you. I said, the light was working fine. So he gave it a kick. He said, enough of your lip. He said, you calling me a friggin' liar? Oh, you never drop the F word around a cop. Oh, that's why they call them coppers, because you cop the friggin' lot. Oh, you never drop the F word, mate, you're never gonna win. Just pick yourself up, dust yourself off, start driving down the road again. He said, do you realise you went around the corner on 2 wheels, you sideswiped a bus, you knocked down a pedestrian? Are you pissed? I said, of course I'm pissed. What do you reckon? I'm a stunt driver. You knocked down a pedestrian. I said, well, yeah, I saw the bloke. I knew I couldn't avoid him, so I planted the foot. I figured if there's going to be pain, let's get the bastard over and done with.
He said, you're on the wrong side of the road.
I said, the other side's full.
He said, you're half pissed.
I said, I know, I run out of money. I looked out the window and I saw 3 flies buzzing around his head. I said, oh, for those flies buzzing around your head, they're circle flies. Where I come from, they usually hang round the horse's ass.
He said, are you calling me a horse's ass?
I said, not me, but you can't fool those circle flies. I said, well, what would you do if I said that you were a dirty, stinking, rotten, mangled copper, pull shitbag.
He said, I'd probably lock you up.
Oh. What if I just think it?
He said, well, I couldn't do anything.
I said, good, I think you're a dirty, stinking...
He said, where do you live?
I said, in Queensland.
He said, all your life?
I said, not yet.
He said, I don't have time to be messing around with the likes of you.
I said, well, if it'll save you any time, I'll bash myself up.
He said, I'm sick of it. He said, I'm sick of your mouth. He said, anything you say from here on in is going to be recorded. Do you understand? I'm pushing this button as we speak. Everything you say will be recorded and used in evidence against you. Do you understand?
Please don't hit me anymore, officer. That's when he got a bit testy. This is what he said.
Well, I'm booking you for resisting.
I said, resisting what?
He said, I ain't made me mind up yet. I'm just that sort of cop. How about leaving the scene of an accident?
And I said, we ain't had a prank. Thank Christ he got distracted, because just then his sergeant rang.
Hello, Sarge.
I heard him say, I'm
just filling up me quota. Got a bloke who thinks he's a comedian, drives a 4-wheel drive Toyota. He came straight out with the F word, Sarge, for no apparent reason. Seeing how he's driving a Jap car, can we book the prick for treason?
You never drop the F word around a cop. Oh, that's why they call them coppers, because you cop the friggin' lot. Oh, you never drop the F word, mate, you're never gonna win. Just do what Shane Warne did. Fuck it, cop it on the chin.